Hello everyone. Rehai is just an initiative I conceptualized in 2013, and I consider myself a small part, literally, of animal liberation. It's a social justice movement that is seeking freedom for animals from human exploitation. Before I get onto the topic, I just want to give you a little insight into my own personal life. And the most important person in my life is that's my daughter, Raya. She's 25 years old, and as you can make out, that she is special. For me, she is my friend, my mentor, and my teacher. And for all of you, she is willing to give you free lessons on how to live a life where you live in gratitude and smile in adversity. So I had thought till 5 years back when I was 49 that in a life which was carefree and well provided for, the only duty that I have is towards her. At that time, I did not think that one little image that I was to see on someone's phone, again, technology worked for me, and that was going to lead me to something bigger, in which I was also going to be doing my bit for other sentient beings. And I didn't know that my son, who was 24 at that time, would make a decision that would be my inspiration to reach out to others, like so many people are, with information that needs our urgent attention. So, we're all aware that as members of the societies that we live in, we, as humans, exploit humans on the basis of caste, creed, color, race, gender, economic status, and so on. The discriminations that we have created are known as societal faults like racism, casteism, and sexism. But we don't realize that as inhabitants of this planet, we have also created a discrimination between species. And that discrimination is known as... So the victims of speciesism are not considered helpless or vulnerable. They are simply considered as inferior beings. And the exploitation that takes place, whether it is physical, sexual, mental, or emotional, is not looked out as anything but normal and at times necessary. And that is very aberrant in our use of animals. Whether we use animals to experiment upon, to work, for entertainment, as pets, or for products, or as food. And the animals we use are the wild animals who exist naturally on earth, but the majority of the animals who we use are the billions and billions of lab, pet, and domestic animals we actually breed into existence year after year, so that there are always enough of them. So now you know that when you order chicken at any place, any dhaba, any restaurant, you never are told that it's gone off the menu, right? So with these animals, we genetically have manipulated them, crossbreed them, and we impart all kind of cruelty, rather inflict all kind of cruelty towards them by mutilations, by artificial insemination, semen collection, inhuman transportation, and slaughter. And luckily, again thanks to the internet, more and more people are waking up to this reality, and they don't want to be a part of this exploitation anymore. And as you heard Shahrukh use the word, which he at that time didn't know the meaning of, people are going vegan. Vegan is a word that was coined in 1944 by Donald Watson of the Vegan Society of the UK. And by definition, veganism is a way of living that seeks to exclude, as far as possible and practicable, any cruelty to and exploitation of animals for food, clothing, and any other purpose. So, by explanation, a vegan would be somebody who doesn't use cosmetics and beauty care products which are tested on animals or contain animal-derived ingredients. A vegan also says no to the use of animals for work, entertainment, and as pets. A vegan avoids animal-based products like leather, wool, silk, and pearls. And a vegan abstains from flesh, eggs, and animal milk in diet. And diet is where the debate starts. I know you would want one right now, but the general hindering forces against going vegan in diet are tradition, habit, taste, health benefit notions, and so on. And then we have these questions which pop up like, where will I get my protein from? Don't plants have feelings? If we don't eat the animals, will they not overpopulate? But vegans have answers to all the questions. And as activists, we're always eager to share it through social media. So, in diet, actually if you look, by default, your day's routine diet is quite vegan by default. And if you can replace it, use plant milks as replacements for dairy milk, and you have substitute dairy products like tofu, almond milk, almond butter, and peanut butter, and all those things which are available to you, you can actually go on a fully plant-based diet. And what a plant-based diet does is provide you all the nutrition that you need without the cholesterol and all what is wrong with animal-based foods. So even when you travel, it is not difficult to find vegan food as long as your conviction is stronger than your convenience and your taste buds. So today is your take a moment and think, and we want you to understand that animal liberation is the fastest growing movement times, and you can easily be a part of it. All you have to do is sit back, take a moment, look beyond societal conditioning, and make an informed and individual decision of your own. So please take a moment and think vegan. Thank you.